Many dogs suffer abuse, and the reasons for it are as varied as they are heartbreaking. However, it sometimes seems like greyhounds and other sight hounds are more at risk of being neglected and abandoned after they've served their use. This then is the inspiring story of one abused Lurcher's rescue and her lengthy rehabilitation. In July, Paws Animal Rescue was contacted by a local dog warden. He'd found a young Lurcher in the middle of the road in Kilkenny, Ireland, and was worried about its mental health. So, noting the pup's nervous disposition at the pound, the warden wanted to transfer her immediately to the animal charity. As soon as the dog arrived at Paws, though, it was clear to see that the creature was not in a good way. In fact, she was severely malnourished, covered in dirt, and suffering from a case of mange. However, there was something even more worrying about this little lost Lurcher. Yes, video footage of the dog's arrival at Paws shows that, at first, the dog sat in the corner with her back to the rest of the room. Worryingly, she even kept her head to the wall and refused to turn around to face the charity's dedicated team. It was clear that whatever had happened to her in her short-lived life had so badly traumatized her, she couldn't even bear to move or look at her surroundings, the charity wrote in a statement. Some dogs, when they first arrive in Paws, almost get the sense that they're finally in safe hands. Often, after a meal, they relax and go straight to sleep, cuddle into the Paws staff, or offer a few face licks of thanks to their rescuers, the statement read. But for this little Lurcher girl, it was evident that all she wanted to do was disappear. Lurchers are a form of sight hound, so called because they hunt with their eyes rather than their noses. Just like their relatives, the greyhounds, they are commonly found in rehoming centers across the United Kingdom and Ireland. That's because they're often used as working or racing dogs rather than pets. As a result, they seem to frequently face abuse during their working years and abandonment later. Of course, it's not unusual for abused dogs to become mistrustful or withdrawn. Yes, many beaten dogs have shown signs similar to that of Kilkenny Lurcher. That is, she demonstrated reclusiveness and fear of exploring her surroundings. In an effort at drawing attention to such abuse, then, the center shared a video of the Lurcher on its Facebook page. Moreover, very quickly the footage went viral in Ireland. It had been viewed over 350,000 times. Thankfully, too, there was an outpouring of love, well wishes, and donations for the doggy, which Paws staff named Angel. "That's just devastating to look at," wrote one social media user. "My heart breaks. All I want to do is cuddle her," another said. One commenter was reduced to tears and said that the doggy's soul had been broken. Realizing the interest in Angel, Paws decided to keep those concerned updated on her progress via Facebook. Fortunately, in the coming days, images showed that the pooch was slowly but surely coming out of her shell. Then, after a few days, the arrival of another Lurcher changed everything for Angel. Although the new male was showing some signs of mistreatment, he was nowhere near as withdrawn as Angel. Often it's common for mistreated Lurcher females to have been treated worse than their male counterparts, as males are seen as more valuable, said Paws in a statement. The pair were introduced, and that's when something amazing happened. Curiously, the male had been found near to where Angel had been picked up, and they were both a similar color and around the same age. Then when they met, the pair greeted each other so warmly that the center concluded that they were brother and sister. Angel immediately welcomed her brother, now called Cliff, and clung beside him, either staying cuddled up on her bed or only going where he would go, the charity revealed. Inspired by her brother's trust in humans, then, Angel began to open up. However, Angel still had a long way to go. In fact, it was another few weeks before she felt comfortable enough to be touched by humans. And as the fur baby was getting used to her new life, something else inspiring was happening at the shelter. The heart-wrenching video of Angel's first few moments at the shelter had continued to gain more online views. Plus, her story was picked up by both local and international media. Soon, donations and presents were flooding in for Angel, Cliff, and their fellow four-legged friends. Even better, more families came to the shelter looking to adopt the rescued dogs, and one lucky Lurcher was snapped up after months of waiting for a new home. But for Angel, she'd need more rehabilitation time before she could go home with a new family. 6 months after Angel's rescue, though, Paws shared another video of her. This time she looked completely different from the terrified, withdrawn dog she'd been when she first arrived. Lounging on a sofa with a new best buddy, she and her friend barked loudly and happily at each other as if lost in conversation. In fact, the video was of her and her new forever furmate, a greyhound named Jago. It turned out that a couple named Michael and Teresa McGrath had wanted a friend for Jago and had met Angel at the shelter. And after a little shyness, Angel, now renamed Kara, was able to relax and have some fun. Of course, Angel's internet fans were thrilled at the news. She looks so healthy and full of confidence. Hard to believe it's the same dog. All thanks to Paws and her new owners, one animal lover commented. Beautiful to see. What wonderful people she must have ended up with, another added. Today, Angel is a happy, healthy, and even confident canine. Recent updates show the dog relaxing in her new home, playing with balls and interacting with her new family. And hopefully, as her amazing story spreads, more and more people will be convinced of what incredible pets greyhounds and lurchers make.
Thanks for watching another heartwarming video. Please check out our channel for more stories that will make your heart melt.